Yes, sir. We back at it, baby. Welcome to the Luxaga live stream, guys. We're gonna get live here in just a minute. Making sure everything's set up. Toss it over. Man, what a morning. What happened to freaking monitor there? I tried a different link with a vertical stream, and it just didn't go live. So not gonna do that again. But it's fine. Happy Monday, everybody. The bot should be in here, so we're going to be doing that extra $200 giveaway, remember. Just a little bit. Insta's working, huh? He said things would change, Brad. Bot is here, brother. Bot is here, brother. Man, oh man, guys, are we dropping or what? What is going on? It's okay. We talked about that Solana short, and my goodness. Got some gains to show you guys from over the weekend, man. Into today, hit my first initial TP. Yes, sir. Let's go. Market cycle top in 2025, dude. Come on, man. Yeah, the amount. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible on that news. Very possible. That's why we hedge our bets, my friends. That's why we hedge them. We're getting live here in just a minute, my friends. Let's get it. Good to see you guys. Welcome back to the Luxaga live stream, like always. Today is not the top 10 giveaway. We're going to be doing that tomorrow just because of the giveaway screw up yesterday, or on Friday. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Appreciate you all being here, like always. How we doing? Did you guys have a great weekend? Did you have a good weekend? I hope you did. My name's Jacob. Welcome back to the Lux Saga live stream. It's good to see you guys. Yeah, baby update. No baby yet. We got the house ready over the weekend now for baby number dose coming in. Got to had a bunch of family over here getting everything ready. So pretty hype. So I'll keep you updated on that. Remember, it's anytime now. Baby's coming anytime now. So the minute it does, I'll keep you updated in the Discord, and we'll create a schedule according to that. But appreciate you all that have been saying, good luck and congratulations. Y'all are the best. Can't ask for a better huddle gang, my friends. Nice. What are you talking about? But appreciate it, guys. All right, dude. There's so much, bro. Over the weekend, it was a bummer. It was a bummer seeing that Ethereum yet again closing nearly at the previous week's low. Not a big fan of that. We saw Bitcoin as well kind of close pretty far down. But I will say, the reason I have the Ethereum chart up is because look at the difference between Bitcoin coming down versus Ethereum. Ethereum luckily hasn't even touched that higher low yet. So this slowing is kind of nice. It's kind of nice, to be honest, with that lower volume waiting on those ETFs to start trading. But Ethereum coming down to like 3,200, 3,300 like we discussed last week. We were planning for it regardless. But seeing Bitcoin go all the way, creating pretty much an exact move that I had the previous week on a Monday is rough. It's like it's already retesting that higher low. But, I mean, guys, we're still trading at around 60K. If you really look at the weekly chart, take it into account, I mean, it's a huge move we've had recently. We've talked about the consolidation that could come into play and the fact that now with the more volume because of the Bitcoin ETFs trading, there's might be more volatility, during the next cycle or whatever. So we're still looking for that potential nice bull run through the end of the year. And, we'll keep you updated day by day on stream as much as we can. But appreciate you guys being back in here yet again in the Lux Saga live stream. But we're going to touch on some news coming out this week and go over what we normally go over. So if you're new to the stream, I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and sub button. And we're going to be doing a $200 giveaway today. We picked one winner yet on Friday, but remember there's that little baby scare. I had to get off the stream for a second. We ended up screwing up the last two picks, but we're going to go ahead and do that giveaway again today. So if you want to be a part of today's $200 giveaway, you would be one of our $100 winners. We're picking two winners to give $100 to. Speaking gibberish over here. Make sure you are in the main YouTube stream. All right. Points today will be added to tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we're doing our top 10. So this is your last day to get that Bitcoin prediction in. Okay, last day to get the Bitcoin predictions in to be a top 10 viewer. But pretty much if you are already kind of locked in above everybody else, I know there's some people that are pretty high up. I made a reset to your points. No, I did not. We'll see. So yeah, that's it, my friends. Let's get back into it now that we're going. And if you want to be a part of that giveaway, just tune into the Lux Saga live stream on YouTube. All right. So first up here, obviously Bitcoin with the pullback. We had, was that the news I was? Yeah, I was already on this. This was after the stream on Friday. It was just a quick update that, all the ETF issuers for the Ethereum ETF filed their amended S1 registrations, which was the deadline was on Friday. So, it's nice to see Ethereum, as we were just looking at, not pulling back, all the way for that entire move that it had with the ETF approval. So it's good to see it not yet fully affected. It's still, suffering with the rest. We've had multiple weeks just patiently waiting for those ETFs to trade, right? But besides that, this week, guys, we have the inflation metric and final revisions for the U.S. GDP. But here's the calendar for this week. Today, we had one of the Feds speak, and we'll talk about that here in a second. We have Bowman tomorrow and consumer confidence at 10 a.m. So if you're trading any U.S. markets, crypto will be affected as well. But more movement on the U.S. markets. 10 a.m. is the price or the time. And again, this affects also Forex since you trade a lot of gold. So consumer confidence 10 a.m. Be ready for that. We got the 2-year auction as well. 1 Eastern. These are all Eastern time. Wednesday, we got new home sales 10 a.m. So a lot of 10 a.m. news this week. Building permits before market. And then Thursday, here you go, Q1 GDP final 8:30. So be ready for that, finalized for Q1. And then all this is pre-market, so that'll kind of set the tone for the day on Thursday, probably through the end of the week. But then, oh yeah, sorry, never mind, forgot. Friday's the inflation metric at 8:30. So again, these two pre-market numbers that are coming out on Thursday and Friday are going to probably set what price is going to do for the day. So just be ready for that on Thursday and Friday pre-market, okay, hour before open. Most markets will be affected, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. So long as you're on, you're on it, right? You got to be on top of it. So if you want to be on top of it, make sure you join or make sure you make a Twitter if you haven't already. Follow the Twitter. Put on those bell notifications because this is all you need. If you follow our Twitter, you'll be updated with everything you need to know within the market across the globe, right? Whether it's stocks, crypto, Forex. We're not giving you nonsense. It's just straight data that you need to know in order to make sure you're on top of what's important in this world that we trade in. All right. Besides that, this was big. So we talked about the repayments. We didn't talk about this yet. Sorry. We posted this over the weekend, I think. No, today. About the repayments from the 2014 hack of Bitcoin, right? They moved over 140K Bitcoin, around $9 billion from cold wallets in preparation. So this is crazy. So like people, anticipating maybe a major sell-off. But again, if you're getting refunded it, if it were me and I got my Bitcoin back, right? If you get your Bitcoin back, I'm just going to see it and be like, do I want to sell this? Like if I know it's in a specific wallet that I like, I might just move it to a wallet that can't get hacked for the most part. I'm sure a lot of the people that have like crazy funds are going to transfer it to a cold wallet or something. So we'll see. But besides that, this was kind of the estimation. It was around, it could range from 65,000 Bitcoins to 140,000 Bitcoins. So we talked about that 9 billion transfer, right? So it's a lot of Bitcoin. So we'll see where it ends up going with that. I don't think it's going to spike some crazy frenzy sell-off. We've already come down from where we're at, but we'll be patient and see how it goes. I don't think it's one of those things where they just sit here, they go, all right, here's all the money, like instantly, right? I think it's going to take some time to get all these paid back, right? And if you spread it out, right, then you can't cause a frenzy of just crazy selling, right? So I'm sure it's planned because of that. I'm sure they're doing it properly. If you want to read this whole thing, just check out our Twitter as well. But besides that, we saw the Fed this morning said he's optimistic about the inflation data. And so we're waiting, a lot of other central banks have cut rates. We're waiting on our first cut this year. We're, hopefully going to get one in September. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see when it actually comes. But that's going to kind of help our market a little bit. But, we've literally been ripping at all-time highs. So technically, it's like we've already cut. That's pretty much it, guys. The markets are down, but, this sparks opportunity. And let's see, Solana broke our 136.49. It hit almost at 121 again. It hit 122. It's already bouncing back up to 128. Crazy bounce back. I was going to say Ethereum. We already looked at that. Bitcoin. I want to look at gold real quick. Sorry, let me go to stream. Gold. Where's my gold symbol, bro? What is it? Yeah, there it is. So gold literally, the weekly closed bearish, right? We had that Friday close today. It bounced back a bit. But we talked about how, overall the daily time frame was still bearish on gold. So we weren't really looking for the upside on gold at all. We talked about that, 2340 break and then targeting 2360 is exactly what happened. Yet another reason to tune in to the Lux Saga live stream. Besides that, guys, I think we go ahead and get into Bitcoin predictions. If you don't know what that is, well, if you see people with points or they're talking about points or gambling points, using points, that is what it is. You get points when you chat in the main YouTube live stream. You also get points when you predict whether you think Bitcoin is going to be more or less than its current price. So the Bitcoin price we're going to go with today on these Bitcoin predictions is going to be a little bit crazy, dude. On Friday, the Bitcoin price was 63,881. Right now, we're literally $3,500 roughly from that price. Crazy. Crazy to move that much over a weekend. Well, pretty much today. Today I made that move. That's crazy in one day. All right, so we're going with 60, of course. But what price are we going to go with on the back end? There it was. 60,186. Now, this is your chance to put your prediction in. Do you think it's going to be more or less than that current price by the end of the stream? So once we hit that 2-hour mark, you will know whether you're right or wrong. So if you are right, you get 100 points added to your profile, and then that gets you on our leaderboard. And if you are a top 10 viewer at the end of every week, then you get a chance to win another $100, but only a 1 in 10 chance this time. So appreciate every single one of you for tuning in and hanging out with us. That's how we like to give back to our community. And guys, if you haven't already, please, for the love of God, just smash that like button, man. You know, we haven't done a like goal in a while, but today we need to hit 100 likes, okay? We need to hit 100 likes, please. All right, get to it right now. Just kidding. All right, well, for real, though, seriously. Nah, I'm joking. No, seriously. Come on, man. All right, let's get to it. All right, let's get to charting. We're going to start with Bitcoin now. When we do our Bitcoin analysis here, once that's done, then the Bitcoin predictions close. So if you don't get them in, you don't get them in. Wah, wah, go cry about it. All right. First up, though, is going to be Bitcoin on that weekly chart. So let's go look at it. First off, we bounced off of this zone that we plotted before on the weekly. Now, this zone here, I'm going to turn on the music just a tad. This zone here comes from, this zone here comes from a previous open-close high on the weekly chart, right? So with it coming from that level there, these are several weekly open-close highs that we just averaged out into a nice zone there. That is pretty much what we're going to be targeting right now. Now, 60K, obviously, very psychological, just an even number, right? So 60K is going to be interesting to see the low today. I think it ripped through 60 to 59,780, but then bounced right back. So we're back over 60 right now. Hold up. You just reminded me. Pepe predictions. We got to do the Pepe predictions. Hold on. Here he is. Pepe's got to put his pick in. My bad. Pepe's got to put his pick in. All right. Guys up 1,600 on picks so far, so let's get it. We almost forgot. All right, Pepe, what you got for us? Don't fall over. All right. He's going to pick something. Dude, man's going with the less today. Dude, he's on it, bro. He's on it. He knows what's up. Pepe knows what's up. Pepe knows what's up. Hit him with the less. Hit him with the less. Okay. He just knows it's dumping day. Make sure you guys got your view of him there. There you go. All right. Pepe is wrong, he said. All right. We'll see. Now, sorry, what I was saying is on the weekly chart there, remember we have that open-close period high there that we've been watching after the 65,500. Now, this one's a little bit more significant because it's a very high-volume area. I'm going to actually pull up here the money flow profile in this case. And I want to pull – oh, it already has it. Never mind. Already has that range. So, at this level, notice 59750, right? There is a little bit heavier on the buy side there from the past, right? It's all past data. And, that pretty much lines up with this whole area here of the open-close weekly high. So, that area there, maybe buyer step it again. We did wick that area like we talked about. It also overlaps with an imbalance, bounced right out of it. Never had a weekly close in there. Let's pray we don't start this week. Don't give us a weekly close in that zone. Then I'll be, happy. For now, on Bitcoin, this week, we need to close this week above 61,459-ish. Let's see what that open price there was 61,453. Closing price was 61,453. So if we could get and close over this previous high or low, that would be honestly ideal. It would indicate that we're still willing to kind of hold these previous weekly highs. And we'll kind of go from there. So watching that price this week is huge. I want to see this kind of hold up this week. I'm going to make this, let's do white on this guy. I'm going to make it a little bit of a, let's do dotted line. Let's do a full line, and then let's thin it out a bit. There you go, boom. So that's the price this week. I'm going to put a text. Please close over this low, this higher low. Or no, please close over this week. There you go, boom. Please close over the, maybe if you put it into the universe, it'll do it. Okay. So there's your price. We want to close over that for the most part. If it doesn't happen, wham, wham. We'll see. But for now, weekly, man, aggressive first day. Aggressive first days can be okay. You can see a nice bounce back the rest of the week, right? Just trying to recover the first day. But it gives you that kind of impulse here to see if price wants to maybe recover. Let me go back to the daily. But going and making a breaker block right there pretty aggressively already. We'll see if that turns into a breaker after today. It's going to have to close, obviously, below this low here. But again, if it holds this order block here, it kind of trades in the 60 to 62 range this week, I'll be very happy. If it does that, I will be very happy. But, of course, we talked about it before. The minute this thing made a bearish change character, the minute it rejected this breaker block here, all we said on stream all week was that on the daily, on the 4 hour, we are bearish, okay? There's no reason to go against a daily trend. There's no reason to go against a 4 hour trend. Those higher time frames, right? 4 hours to me is still lower. Is gonna, when you see daily is probably the money. Daily's honestly, in my opinion, the best charting time frame ever. Okay, that's gonna pretty much give you everything that's gonna happen in the upcoming week or the in the next day or two, right? Because you get to see what yesterday did. You get to see what the day after did at a certain level, right? You're not focusing on a few candles in a day. You're not focusing on one candle for an entire week. You get everything in one single day, which is great. So I think daily chart is probably the best chart of all time. But for now, like we said, we saw a daily close because everybody, a lot of people trade daily highs and lows. We talk about daily open close highs and lows as well in here. But the biggest thing besides the weekly, right, is going to be that daily time frame. So for now, we saw this breakdown on the charts. It was a full day that made that break, which is perfect. We had the retrace of the breaker, and we were bearish last week on that daily time frame. So no reason to go looking long. Now, you know me, I'm very strong bullish overall on Bitcoin due to its cycle. We looked over the psychological spiral chart last week. We can go over that again if that would help people. But I mean, guys, we're trading at 60K. We were literally on stream talking about the freaking 40s. We were in the 40K range. We're like, dude, this thing's ripping, right? Okay, we're still at 60, okay? So let's take a quick breather. Let 60K do its thing, and then we'll come back to it when we start to show bigger momentum out of this range, okay? So for now, let's just see where it wants to be this week. But day after day, we've been talking about how the downside is in your favor, okay? So that's pretty much Bitcoin right now. Just watching today on the daily, if I can give you a prices. I just don't want to create this breaker. So this low here, if it can close over 60,150 today, be a happy camper. So let's see if it closes over that today. If it doesn't, then we're going to be looking right down to 58,320-ish level down there. Daily open, close low that it bounced out before, and it would be right inside this weekly zone that we plotted. So that's it on Bitcoin, guys. If you didn't get your Bitcoin predictions in, I'm so sorry. Got a decent amount today. I'm going to close the queue. Monday's usually slow on stream anyway. Bounce it back. The drill, bounce it back. All right. So that's pretty much it for the price. Obviously, it's pretty much sitting very much less right now. So great job if you said less so far. Pepe's always killing it. He's always on it, to be honest. Okay. Besides that, okay, let's get to the giveaway. Remember, we screwed up the giveaway on Friday. Don't remind me. All right. What we're going to do now, we're going to be giving away we're going to be picking two winners at the end of today, okay? We're giving away $100 to two winners at the end of today's stream. If you want to be a part of this giveaway, make sure you are in the main YouTube stream, okay? Make sure you're in the main YouTube stream. Now, if you see that it maybe says it shouldn't, let me double check here. Okay, we're good. We are good. All right, so in just a second, you'll see how you can enter. And then if you are a Huddle Gang member, aka you got a green name, you get 5 entries versus 1. If Varun ends up winning at the end of today's stream, obviously we are not going to let him win because he won on Friday. But besides that, guys, if you want 5 entries instead of 1, make sure you join the Huddle Gang. You just hit the join button at the bottom of the stream. And then from there, you just join up. It's only $1. If you have YouTube Premium, you can join for free. If you want a chance to a better chance to win, just join it up if you enjoyed the stream. I mean, consider joining it, man. It's $1. If I could make it free, I would, but I can't. Sadly, YouTube doesn't allow it. All right, let's start this giveaway. Should get in. Pin. There you go. So if you want to enter today, type in !100 in the main YouTube chat. If you're not in a chat where you see the bot, you're in the wrong stream. All right. So make sure that Bick said it's all over, guys. Cash out, never come back. Come on, brother. What you doing, broski? All right. Okie dokie. That's Bitcoin, guys. Get in your entries now for the $200 giveaway today. We're giving away $100 to 2 people. And if you want those 5 entries for a better chance to win, just join the Huddle Gang before you do. Okay, let's go. All right, besides Bitcoin, we're going to jump over to Ethereum. Now, Ethereum making this pretty aggressive pullback as well. Now, what's a bummer is we were very much liking this 50% retracement that it got bought back. Not one, not 2, not 3, but 4 days it got bought back off of that area. And now it's pulling back to the 618, retesting these previous highs. So we're back to the last lower high that's actually significant here on Ethereum at the 618. That's what I want to close over today. Does ETH close over 3,28516? I guess we could pull the week low if you wanted for the fib retracement. You could say 3,259. I don't care. It just needs to close around that area. It doesn't have to be perfect on the 618. Just anywhere, in my opinion, this is just how it is. It was crypto. Anywhere within this area here that closes above the bottom of that box, I would be very happy. Okay. We could maybe see tomorrow a bounce back. It'll just depend. Now, I will say with the rest of the market kind of following this movement, right, I wouldn't sit here and go, it's going to bounce. Ethereum's going to bounce off this retracement, I promise. No. We can't really go against what's happening in the market right now. So we just have to trade accordingly. Now, I will say, though, we've talked about it, long-term investing-wise, when you look for key levels, that's when you buy. The only time you buy at dips, right? You only buy dips if you're looking to hold Ethereum for the next 5-10 years, however long you're wanting to hold it for. Honestly, for the weekly though, for Ethereum, I might want to see it down to like 3,000, right? I might want to see it a little bit lower for a weekly buy, unless we start seeing the daily kind of consolidated at 3,300, which is a price point we've been keeping a close eye on. And we said last week we could possibly hit going into this week. And there's your 3,300 already being hammered. But these previous highs, if they do hold up, could be worth another little bit of pickup at 3,300 now. Okay, because dips are opportunities for the long term. Right, always long term. Don't just buy. Don't try to catch a falling knife with leverage. Okay. But for Ethereum right now, the volume, you see, even this here, oscillator lower high yet again set on Saturday. Wow, look at that lower high confirmed on Saturday, right up there at 3,494. Beautiful lower high set on the oscillator. Remember what we said. For the oscillator to be effective, this is when it's kind of ranging in one area, this is when it's kind of trending in one area. This is when it's just treating the lows, right? Or treating below the 50 level there and just creating turning points. But when you see very clean turning points like this, there's not a bunch of little dots, right? Usually indicates a very, very nice movement. This thing extended all the way to the upside, created a little bit of a lower high here, extended to the downside, came up, created another lower high, pushing it down to the downside. So fantastic move there with the oscillator to pretty much give you a nice little reset with that consolidation to continue lower on the daily. So a lot of signs are pointing bearish here on Ethereum. And then another one was the fact that we broke the bottom of this Neo cloud. So seeing this, hold on, I need to I need to update. 6.8.1 is the new update on here. Let me make sure. Optimal sensitivity is 15. Put the classifier on. Let's do here. Yo, Wonga Ponga, dude. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Okay. I'll let the team know. All right, besides that, we need the NeoCloud. I think price action concept is 0.10 now. Let me go ahead and get that updated as well. There you go, boom. All right, so real quick, let me get our labels messed. Sorry, let me reset this. Normal. Okay. Oh, I gotta turn breakers on, and then we gotta turn the FEGs on at a 0.5 threshold. There we go. Boom. Now we're locked in. Gotta save up. Let me save up. All right. So the other thing we talked about was Ethereum. We wanted to see if it could respect that NeoCloud there. Was not really caring about it, right? It was just trading through. Now, it's always a no-go when we say trade when it's trading through it. Now, in this case, for now, we want to see if that bearish Neo will flip. Now, it's still a bullish NeoCloud. Doesn't flip to a bearish one. That's kind of what's determining this potential next move. But in this case, the biggest thing for me is that 2,300 level. I really want to watch for that bounce back on Ethereum. So we'll keep a close eye on that. Let me go to a 4-hour here. 4-hour took out the lows. Here's your breaker. Man, that low break was very aggressive, so it makes sense why it's kind of waterfalling a little bit here. Now, if price goes up, retest this breaker block, pretty high percentage breaker. Look to see if it rejects somewhere around the 3,400 area. It could be as low as 3,361. See if it wants to reject these lows and give you a potential trending state. This thing's very extended on the oscillator as well down here. I was going to see here on the signals and overlays. And there you go for signals and overlays. I'm going to optimize it to 18 as said in the dashboard. So signals and overlays right now. Notice here the difference of it trading and going through that NeoCloud versus finally not having a chance to get back into it. So the minute it stops trading inside and out of that NeoCloud, you're out of that range. It was in a tight range here. Finally can't get enough juice to the upside over the low volume weekend to send you back into that Neo, and then you get that bigger move to the downside. But again, if price is ever trading through that NeoCloud, it's never a good sign that price is ready to go anywhere just yet. But from here, let's go to the money flow profile. I wanted to see on the daily. Forgot to bring that up. The daily money flow profile. I'm going to do the 100 on this. I want to pull up the heat map and do 90. Yeah, that's good. All right, so right now we're out of that peak volume range, right? I'm gonna go ahead and do this to like 110, I think. I could just calculate it exactly. I'm gonna do 120. There you go, boom. So I want to see where the volume is sitting for the most part in this range. Now, this is very even volume other than the 3,500 level. So remember, 3,500 was a price point that we saw on that weekly chart. Go to the weekly. 35.25 right here, boom. Weekly open, close, high right there. Perfectly was kind of trading through that, right? And then look at that, right through that area. That's where the peak volume was in this current range that we were in on Ethereum. Now, for the next stop on this, it's been very, very back and forth volume. You can see now selling has taken over. Makes sense. The only buys that were in the past, we were on this ETF impulse here on Ethereum. And that ranges from 3198 down to 3095. So we'll see that. It makes sense because of these lower highs as well here, ranging back to that, but pretty much taking it out from this major imbalance. So honestly, down here, not majority of that volume is on the upside. We talked about this for very simple information with this, is we could say, hey, if this thing's trading below it, consider more of a downside move. If it's trading above it, consider more of an upside move, right? Well below right now. So that 23, we're talking to see if that 2,300 can hold up. We're trying to bounce back already. If it can, hold and trade off of that level back to the 3,500, we'll see. But for now, again, still bearish. Very lovely though downtrend. Can't really go wrong with what you're seeing here. Lower high, lower lows. It's cleanly breaking lows. Had a little bit of consolidation before it broke back down, but these pullbacks been pretty clean for the most part. We go all the way to low to high here. We can see, remember that 618's at 3,259. and then the one here is at 3287. So they're very close. I wouldn't really, you have a little bit of a range to play with there. That's why 2300, if it closes over, that would be very nice. And that's perfectly lined up with that previous lower high. So Ethereum right now, this would be it. If it doesn't bounce here, then consider coming back to retest this little range here. You have all the way down to about 3K. I think 3K, if it doesn't bounce at 3300, 3K is going to probably easily get touched, to be honest. All right, let's jump over to gold here. Let's jump to gold. Gold today is bullish now. If we look at gold and compare it to like the NQ is down today. Nvidia down 6% today, right? The thing's been ripping out of its mind. It makes sense we're finally getting that pullback on Nvidia. But yeah, the Nasdaq today is also down, and we talked about this slight contract gap that could be considered a nice filling point. We'll see. But again, we'll go over the fib retracement, how to identify when it's time for that potential pullback, man. It played out perfectly. All right, so for gold, 23, I keep saying 2300, 3300, sorry. For gold, you know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Don't ask me. I'm saying 23, okay. 2300 on gold. That's the problem. When they're flipped, it's like you have 2300 on gold, you have 3300 on freaking Ethereum. They're just too close. I talked to them too close to each other. 3300 on Ethereum. Sorry. You know what I mean. Gold, 2300. Okay, let's go to gold. Did I miss Bitcoin predictions? Yes, you did, Verd. I'm sorry, man. You missed it, brother. All right. Gold. 2300 is still in sight, in my opinion, on this. It did actually obey its slope today after that Friday sell. That slope obey. Now, I will say though, this is more of a bear flag pullback than anything right now. We have a lot of previous highs here on the 4 hour to consider a rejection point. If we were to pull a fib from this high to low after kind of made that shift there, you do have a the 50% retracement lines up beautifully with the center of that FVG / imbalance there. It also kind of plays off this area up here too, which would be that open close level to high there, perfectly lined up between the 382 and the 50% retracement. I mean, it could be very clean off that level. So I would want to see if you get some type of reaction from this pullback. I'm getting destroyed. I'm in deep red. Man, Dennis, we talked about how the 136 could pick up on Solana and the 121 was good pick up on Solana. If you entered besides that on leverage, then I don't know what to tell you. But everything long term is, that's the play. But for gold right now, we're gonna go over Solana in just a second, by the way. For gold right now, that 23, 37, I swear, if I start getting to the 3Ks. Daily. Let's go to daily. Daily here, I mean, this is a state on gold where, honestly, I don't like it at all, right? I just don't like the I don't like the 4 hour. I don't like the daily. I would want to see if it does want to maybe make a reject up here, like the that little range we talked about up to 2340. Signals and overlays here. If we go to 12 sensitivity, I mean, this would literally 12 is optimized. This would be pretty clean. It stepped up here because of this push, but when we talked about this, we usually sometimes when you see a failed breakout on these higher time frames on a Neo, failed to break, and then it immediately reverts back below the Neo. If it comes up and touches this Neo cloud like a bear flag, we'll probably get a nice breakdown and be targeting that 2300 level again. On gold, you can see here it failed up here as well, broke down, and then just completely dumped and set a new low on that 4 hour in that current trend. But for now, does it reject somewhere around this 23, this area right here is 2332 up to 2340-ish. So let's see on that's what I watch for on gold right now for a reject for a short. But again, I would daily time frame still showing downtrend, right? 4 hour definitely now still showing your downtrend. You had such a massive move here on this one news event. and you had that perfect 50% retracement rejects we talked about. We capitalized down to 2,300, and then now it broke through that current fib because it made a break, a retest, and news drove it back down. So where does it go from here? Well, then I'll start another fib here, and we have, you know, a very, very nice pullback happening right now for potential move to the downside. But the daily was still lining up on the bear side here. Money flow wise, we could see here on, let's see, this range here is 23.37 down to 23.20-ish in this current move up here. So if we go to that 4 hour, we're still inside of that area, right? I would want to see, let me pull this up. How many bars is this? Let's see. On gold. I would want to see the amount of bars here. Kind of enter this range here, right? We got 348 bars. Let's see. 340. Let's just do 350. 350 bars. Where's volume sitting? Still at that exact level. All right, so it's still at that exact level. So right now, trading back above it, right? We like to say, you know, if you want to be just pretty straightforward, it's like, you know, if price is trading above this, you could consider your odds to the upside. It could be a little bit better. Since we just had that sell-off with the news last week, I still, because of the daily showing that downtrend, I would still be a little bearish on this. I just want to see if I were to be bullish on this, it's got to break through this previous lower high here, 23.41, 23.42. They show me some price action to get back up there first. I don't think I could trade it, man. I don't think I could wait. Pepito said 2 weeks ago I asked if I should sell my ETH and you said no, and now my girlfriend left me. Come on, brother. Be serious. If I said don't sell it, it's because you answered the question, are you leveraged? And you said no. If you are leveraged, you would 100% should be selling it. If you are not leveraged, there's no reason to be selling on a slight pullback. No reason. Okay, we got ETFs coming up on Ethereum. Again, this is the problem. When you have, I mean, I know he's joking. This is not about you. It's just about just people that, like, the problem in this day and age, and I suffer with it every day, is patience. And patience is the hardest thing. And why Warren Buffett is just freaking king, because the man's patient is all get out. That's why he's the king of investing, because when dips happen, he patiently waits for the right price based on a stock that's, you know, priced well on how it's doing, right? So if you convert that to crypto, it's a little bit different, but you have to kind of base your value of Ethereum and stuff like that with things like this ETF. So we have to see what the inflow is for Ethereum, how it's going to potentially push it for the long run, and go about trading it accordingly. So watching key levels on the weekly, stuff like that. Now, if you aren't in the game for buying crypto to hold for 5 to 10 years, then you are not using crypto the right way. You can trade crypto all you want. It's a lot of fun. You can trade crypto, but you should, if you're going to be trading crypto, you should at least be using a very small percentage of what your holdings are in crypto to be trading it, okay? Trading's fun, short-term profit, short-term gains, great. We all know that the percentage, your win rate percentage for long-term holds on stocks, crypto, you know, Forex, different story. Forex, I'll give you short term on that one, is way greater. The win rate is way greater than trying to come up with a magical day trading strategy. Okay, it's just not gonna happen. All right, it's just not gonna happen. It's like there's a reason 90% of day traders fail, and it's patience. Day trading kills patience. It just does. You can't. If you're not disciplined enough to know your long-term patience and separate it from your short-term patience, then seek another line of work or whatever you're looking for out of trading. Just go back to fully maxing out your 401k or your Roth IRA or your traditional IRA, whatever you're putting money into. Okay, you got me there. He got me there. All right, we're gonna move on. Futures, dev, possible date. Futures would be the only thing, and I personally day trade futures. Now that's different though. It's way different. It's just a way different thing. It's a way different thing. Again, for futures trading, it's not, you know, something that I'm looking for to hold for that long term. I'm not something I'm going to be putting every single dollar I have into doing. Futures is a marginal trading, so you're allowed to use a lot more with a lot less, right? So I can literally have $1,000 in my account, and I can make $1,000 in that day, right? Trading futures. The difference here is, like, if I were to, you know, just straight up day trade with my full account balance, with that I'm leveraging my, you know, long-term positions on, I could lose all of it, which is not why. That's just something you don't want to do. So it's like, if you can understand your risk, you're solid. Just play your risk accordingly. Day trading is very difficult, so just, you know, if you want to play around with it, then make sure you're using the proper risk. It's the hardest thing to get over. All right, for gold though, remember we're watching to see if it wants to kind of break down around that 2338, 193 area. Any tips for futures? Just trading in general. Trading in general, you have to have a system, man. Document your trades however you want. Okay, so this is something that's interesting, and we'll go. Hold on. Now you guys are getting me into other things now. Goodness gracious. Gold though, yes, I like gold for the short side if it shows us some type of lower high around here. Massive imbalance there. Looking for that reject though. We could see a bear flag play potentially, but 2300 still bearish from the daily as well. All right, sorry. Day trading, you have to have a system. That's the only thing that's going to work for you. You have to have a system. You have to have a system. If you don't have a system in place, then you're going to be all over the place. You don't know what to look for. But you have to create something that you can document, right? Now, documenting for me, I don't like writing down my trades, right? I've learned this. I don't like writing down my trades. It's actually quite interesting. I've learned that documenting, it doesn't matter how you document, as long as you document it. Okay, so for me, I don't like to sit there and fill out I mean, you can load it into all these different websites that like track your progress and kind of help you, and you can mark it down, do all that fancy stuff if you want. But what I've learned, for me, I'm a visual person, right? That's why I love indicators. I'm very visual. I actually screen record every trade I make. I screen record every trade I make. So when I screen record it, I can kind of edit it up. I could speed it up. And then when I speed it up, I can have a document now of every trade that I've made. Now, again, you need to have some memory or know how to compress things. Again, I've been video editing since I was like 6 years old, so I know how to do all that. But that, for me, has helped me discover errors in how I should go about each trade. What's been successful, what hasn't. But people do Excel sheets, like Tom just mentioned. That's a big thing. But documenting, people talk about it, but it doesn't matter how you document. If you want to document it in a way like some people have, where they create a challenge for themselves and it's a daily task that they have to upload a post. They have to post something on Twitter. It's like day one of, you know, turning $20 into, you know, $200 or something. And you're documenting it. You're using Twitter Space as a way to document each trade. That's great. If you want to use Instagram or TikTok, whatever way that you can make sure you're keeping a track of every trade, you're able to look at every trade, it's going to help you understand what's really a good way to do it, right? So for me, it's screen recording. It's really easy nowadays to screen record and, like, you know, organize files and stuff, and speed up those screen recordings. But it does help, actually. It helps a lot. I was never a big, like, oh, you document your trades. What is that going to do? I mean, it makes sense. Like, it makes sense to anybody that's trading, but it's like, you know, the biggest thing besides that is when you're creating a profitable trading strategy or something you can systematically follow, like, the best way to make sure it's the best it can be. Right? The best way you can make that strategy the best it can be is by documenting every trade, whichever way you want. Whichever way you want. All right. Solana. Now, if you guys don't recall, I took a leverage short to hedge my long-term Solana at 145.20-ish, right? 145.20-ish. I have closed majority of that position at 125. I was looking for a $20 drop. I've closed majority of that position at 125. I'm looking to convert those gains in at 120. So we'll see if that's possible. But I have closed it, and here it is. Now, I don't know if it's as much or it's as little as you guys may think. I don't know. But I found a way to leverage in the U.S. with Web3. It's Apex Protocol. This is about as much as I could have done. 145.20 was that short down to 125.20 today. We closed it. So I'm going to take the leftover from what I made from that leverage short and buy more Solana. Pretty much like we said. So I want to get it at 121. It hasn't hit yet. But the 145 was it 145.20, right? I want to get roughly $20 on it. I got a little bit less actually. A little bit less than $20. But seeing that drop today, I was like, okay, this might be I might have to buy this now because it sold off so fast this morning. And we were coming right into these very aggressive lows that we got aggressively bought off before. So we got it a little less than $20 per whatever coin. I don't even know what you say per coin I guess it's perpetual. So yeah, it's the same. That's why I don't get why is Web3 allowed for the, I don't know. Don't ask me. But that's the only one I can find in the US right now with Web3 that works. It's, it's Tether on Ethereum or whatever. That it works pretty well. So I think the max they allow is 25x on Solana. I was gonna see. Let me see. I honestly don't even remember. I just hit the max. Let me see here. Why isn't this showing it to me? Yeah, the max on Solana for Tether was 25x. That was right. So that was 25x off of that. So nice little downside move. But yeah, so covered that just because this area I trust a lot, and it made a significant move to where it's covering all of my spot holdings for the most part on that short side. I think I'm down still a little bit, but that's enough to kind of help me grab a decent amount more. So something crazy, right? I mean, as much as I want to make 30K a trade, it's like I'm not gonna go crazy short on something. And I think there's maxes on that because they're a newer platform, but it's one of those things where it hit a level that I liked. I'm gonna convert it and then now flip it into actual spot Solana. The reason, and I explained to you guys last week about shorting Solana, wasn't because of the market. It was more so because of the meme coin problem with the celebrities. This thing could get crazier. I have I don't know, I don't have much left. That was the majority of the position that I had. I think I have just a tiny bit left because just in case, again, it's not really going to cover much of a loss if for some reason Solana dumps below $100, but we'll see. I might reshort if something happens like that. But for now, 121, I will buy more on Solana. So we'll see where it ends up here. Still watching that. You can see today it hit a low 122.18. We were out at 125. The daily here, if it doesn't break this, this is super clean. If it doesn't break this, very clean. So we'll see if it bounces back from here or not. I want to see it break back through 136.50, right? That comes from that weekly chart. That weekly chart is literally, or that weekly level is lining up so well. Higher low here, lower high here. 136.50. It did try. Remember the weekly bounce already here. But remember what we said on Friday? We were talking about it. Almost did that day, man. That got so close. On Friday, remember what we said? We said that that second time that it retests this level is probably not going to be the best. And that didn't really do much. The weekly closed well underneath that price. Makes sense. But we're back on the daily, right? We're back green on Solana, which is fantastic. Like 4-hour bounce back's great. It's retesting lows right now. I'd watch right now this 130, 136 level here. That's that lower high. You also have all the way, you have a little bit of range, 133 as well. Man, BOS imbalance reject, dude, that's so sick. But here you go. This is a great example. This is your first signal back. This is a fantastic, it's not optimized. This is a fantastic example of when you're trending versus when you're not trending. Optimal sensitivity is 18. I'm going to put that in there. Now, not trending, right? Trading through the Neo Cloud. Price escapes Neo Cloud, flips to bearish on the Neo Cloud, extends, rejects Neo Cloud, extends 2 exit signal back into a 3 continuation signal. But what is in common here is the fact that the entire thing is trading below that Neo Cloud. Price trading below the Neo Cloud is usually in a very strong trend, and there's not much else to go by other than it being in a strong trend. So again, I would not recommend trading against something, especially on like a 4-hour, when it's in a, trading very strongly against, a bearish Neo Cloud or a bullish Neo Cloud, right? Trading well above it, right? Look at that move. Trading through it, no move. Trading through it, no move, no move, no move. Escapes, reject, 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 continues, continues. So if you want to be bullish on this 136.50, you're going to get over that. I need to trade back in that Neo Cloud. When you start to see it trade back in the Neo Cloud like this, escape it, and start showing that it wants to actually hold up and not make a new lower low, then you might see that big push. And then boom. Like this is what I would want to see right now on this. What we're seeing we're at. See, it finally breaks above it, sets a high, kind of fades like a bull flag, breaks out, then retests that high. That's right there. Boom. That's like a sniper's entry. Then you get that move. So yeah, it's one of those things where there you go. If you're using the signals and overlays, I would highly suggest make sure you're watching that Neo Cloud. It's one thing I always turn on as my another confirmation check. What's it doing on the 4-hour? Overall daily time frame though, signals and overlays, similar thing here, still trading well below on the Neo as well here. Price action concepts, how to break a block 13%. Man, that didn't really matter. Back to 14% down here, still kind of a weak order block. So we'll see where it ends up this week. But I really, on the weekly, today close green, that'd be great. Weekly time frame, if it can close over 136.50, I'll be very happy with Solana. But we'll see. If it goes 121, then we'll be picking up some more. Okay, besides that, I'll probably look for like 112 or something. Where's my water? I need my water. How's Bitcoin doing? Oh, Bitcoin's more, baby. Bitcoin's back more. Let's go. Bitcoin's back more. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to... Guys, if you haven't already, if you want to be a part of today's $200 giveaway, make sure you join the main YouTube stream. If you're not a part of that YouTube stream and you aren't subscribed, you can't claim an entry. If it said you got an entry and you're not subscribed, it won't pick you unless you hit that sub button. So make sure you hit that sub button and you will have at least one chance to win. If you are a HODL Gang member or if you want to join the HODL Gang, you get 5 entries. I'm going to do NQU. All right. So, again, remember we were trying to approach that gap. But, okay, so this is what was interesting here on the NQU. We talked about this. When price, we can identify when price might have extended enough, right? When the Fibonacci decides to make a full retracement and line up with previous highs, right? So that 50% retracement lining up well above previous highs is 618. I can't make this up. right? Off of this higher low here. 618 is at that exact previous high. So the minute you see that, it flips over, usually can indicate a top. It's time for a pullback, right? There you go. From that day, right? From that day right now, you pretty much got, man, 189 points, almost a full percent. Now, right now, 382 sitting down there with that imbalance, that'd be a great little bounce back price. If we had a full 50% retracement, that would be 19,500. Lines up quite well. Close to 19,500, 1929. Could wick it, right? But in this case, man, this breaker block, imbalance, retest, rebound, rally was huge. This is pretty much getting ready to line up on its slope here on the Nasdaq. But look where this slope lines up, right? Here's your slope for the most part. I mean, I guess you can pull it back just a bit. There you go. That's pretty much your slope there. If you pull your fib from its recent swing low there. I mean, 50% retracement puts you almost on slope. It seems like between the 50 and the 382, it puts you on slope there. So that would be well above that previous high that it set. I don't know what happened there with my mouse. And, you know, we'll see where we go from there. But markets, right? This week on the news front, we just had the Thursday, Friday big days. Okay, so we'll see where the markets are at then. Building permits, pre-market on Wednesday. If you want to get this actual schedule, guys, make sure you follow our Twitter at Luxalgo. And if you get this chart up, make sure you like and repost as well. All right? But that is it. We post those on Sunday evenings. Okay. So make sure you are sometimes Sunday, not always the evening. But make sure you are following it to make sure you're up to date with everything going on in the market. ES here. The ESU, remember we had quad witching on Friday, so we're pushed into the September expiration. I can't believe we're already at September expiration. Crazy. ES slope, right? This one's actually pretty clean. ES slope, guys. It can somehow be as basic as that, right? 50% retracement lines up beautifully with that previous high. Gotta love it. But look what the 382 crosses with this. Perfect. So watch out for trade continuation. Again, signals and overlays, guys. I mean, do we have to go over this again? Do we have to go over this again? Here's your ES daily. Let me just guess a little bit different here, but there you go. Here's your ES on the with the extended contract. But let's do SPY. SPY would probably help people out a little bit more for the most part. So there you go. Price, like we talked about before, it escaped, right? Price escaped the bottom side of the NeoCloud. Then it immediately reverted, so it failed to break that NeoCloud. It reverted, came back, tagged top of the NeoCloud, 3 continuation signal. There's your breaking out. If we go to the ESU, there's current price action similar. Price just rebounds off of it, just ES straight up. Price right off the top of that NeoCloud, but it's still trading above that NeoCloud, indicating very, very nice movement on the trend. Okay, so ES still playing out very nicely. It's just even bounces over its previous high anywhere, 34. It's got plenty of room. And again, what do we discuss here as well? Remember, the NeoCloud likes to play like a fib, right? Look at how the top of the NeoCloud lines up almost directly in between or at the 50% retracement and the 382. But usually it kind of hovers behind, acting like a fib retracement area. So that's why you always see a lot of the time the NeoCloud getting bounced at, because it's a proper retracement spot. So fantastic moves so far on the ES and the Nasdaq. We'll see where it's at later this week. Let's go over the Euro. Man, is today going by slower, or am I just like ripping? It is going by slower. I feel like we've been here for a while. All right, the Euro. We're gonna take suggestions here in just a second, man. Take suggestions here in just a second. I promise. The Euro. Euro almost breaking a new low on Friday. Didn't happen. Bounced back today. Like to see it, to be honest. Major rejection, like we talked about a billion times last week, off of that. But, guys, wow. Lower low here on the 4-hour. Lower low here. Boom. Look at the hold, man. That was so clean. All right, so I will say here, on the 4-hour for the Euro, this is looking good. If the Euro makes a full break through these highs, right? If it reclaims like 107.8, let's see here. Something like this, or honestly, probably bigger. something like 108. Yeah, I think it has to pull back to 108. But either way, if it breaks through this previous high here, right, breaks through this high, top of the order block, makes a breaker. If we make a breaker here at a 107.535 on the euro, it makes a breaker there, and then it makes a full retest. It confirms it with the oscillator. The oscillator, again, makes an extension here, does something like this. Boom. We'll be looking for a trade setup. Now, again, the strategy we use on the oscillator, it's been like kind of lacking recently. It's not when the markets are super trendy, it doesn't really work. I've noticed, but there's a potential here for the euro for it to set up. So we'll see. Just needs to get over this high, but I'm not going to look anywhere, to be honest. I ain't going to look anywhere on this thing until it breaks out of that. Now that the euro tends to do these minor trends like we talked about. Same with gold, tends to do minor trends. A lot of volume sitting up at the highs. So for the signals and overlays here, 10 sensitivity trading back through it is usually a good sign for this. But look, the biggest thing I would say for signals and overlays trading the euro or gold is watching to see if it makes a break and then break to the upside, break to the downside if we're going bullish, or sorry, if we're going bearish, right, for a revert, or if we're going bullish, you see a retest and then break back up, or something like this, right? Breaks the downside and fails to break, recovers, then flips, and then bounces right off of it. When it trades through it, we don't like it, but we like to see what it does right after it flips, right? Usually that's the strongest point in which it starts making moves, but these things make minor trends. So like every once in a while you'll see a big trend, but if you go to the daily here, small uptrend, small downtrend, small uptrend, small downtrend, small uptrend, small downtrend. That's why they're so fun to trade, right? That's why Forex can be a lot of fun to trade if you know what you're doing. But for now, it's not bad where it's at. I will say it has just set a lower low. Didn't really care about those fibs because of the news. If we go to the weekly, it's still in a weekly trend to the downside as well. But again, we're watching for maybe a recovery, right? We got some room. Higher low could be at play if this weekly closes where it's at. I don't know. Let's go and do tomorrow. It just really needs to break above this high here of 107.614. Be nice, or kind of this open close high or 107.4. So we'll see where it does into tomorrow, and then talk about it the rest of the week. But euro yet again could be starting to make that revert like it did after it sets at least 2 lower highs, right? Nice little bounce back there so far. Okay, I think that's it. Crude oil, sorry, crude oil making its move again. We talked about it already, making it a rebound back through 79. We said, hey, this thing's gonna break 80 easy. I'd be watching 80 again. 80 seems to be that price point it wants to obey. Yeah, I think Bitcoin's ripping now. More is looking like it wants to play out. Guys, again, I promise you we'll take suggestions. There's no reason to put them in the chat now because they're just going to disappear. We will take suggestions. There's no reason to put them in the chat now. They will disappear. All right, daily on AVAX. Let's see this real quick. Oh, poor Avalanche, man. It broke the low. There was no reason for this thing to not continue lower. The minute it broke 132. I mean, guys, it can be this simple sometimes with crypto. The minute it breaks a key level on a weekly like this, that's clearly, I mean, you can't sit here. Again, my 2-year-old could draw that level. Clearly wanted to hold. The minute you get a closing candle below that, or just like overall a major sell-off into 30 or something, $2 past it, 32. This thing's probably going to continue in that direction for a minute. So, there's so many short opportunities on Avalanche after breaking that weekly low there. Massive. 28 was a price point we wanted to target and see if it had any reaction. Literally 0. Didn't happen. Right now, I would honestly say this little range here. You got to get, at this point, it doesn't really care about a single level. I would say this little range here. So between 23 and then 21-ish. We'll see where it's at from there. Crazy moves on Avalanche. All right, let's take suggestions. What do you guys want to go over? Jay, you know that you can short/long Solana up to 100x on Jupiter. I don't want to do 100x though. But I didn't know that. No, I didn't. I honestly wouldn't want to do 100x. I would have lost a decent amount on that one to do 100x. Pendle, yes. Pendle over the weekend. I had a little fun trading this one. Small profit, very small profit, like $100. But it had a good weekend on Friday, or like coming out of Friday. Sorry, it went into another high. I got bored. Took a small trade on Pendle for like $6, like $6.20 or something, from this previous high. Now Pendle, dude, this thing's been great, to be honest. Let me do 200. All right, so nice consolidation up here at the highs. 4231. Swept that low on the daily, regained it. Now it's holding. The nice part about Pendle, I think we discussed it before. I wanted to see if it bounced off its fib here. Didn't really care. Yeah. So I think we discussed last week how it was making that nice break above this slope here that it had. Lower highs, right? Lower highs, nice break. Now it's kind of retesting it. The only thing that worries me now is setting higher highs and higher lows here very gradually, which is never a good sign for upside momentum. Wow. That's interesting. I'll go 200. That is 200. Interesting little volume area there that I rejected. A lot of price action happening right at this 620 level. Perfect reject on the 4 hour. 4 hours still looks like it wants to come back down to 488, maybe $5 right now. Maybe 5 right now. Interesting. Let me go to this. Yeah, still bearish money flow. Ooh, look at this breaker block. Watch this breaker right here. Watch that. If this full on actually makes a lower high here, and again, if you want to confirm a lower high, you just watch the oscillator. Right now it's trying to just confirm a low there, but if it does, if it creates a good push into there and then closes down, I would maybe look for a short back to $5. I think $5 would be a good spot. A nice breaker there to play off of. You got, look at this 16% order block versus 29 down here. So yeah, downside has a little bit more volume. So that's interesting. Yeah, 4 hours not bad for the downside. Nice daily bounce back though, I will say. It's still though, it hasn't fully recovered above this lower high here. So I probably look bearish right now until it actually gets up above that lower high, around like 650. Long term wise, this thing's been actually killing it over anything right now. Just nice consolidation in this period. Let me map out this whole area here. It broke here. 91 bars. Let's do that. 91. AEVO. I got you next, okay? As long as you stop saying that. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we did. So, yeah, that reject there, I would also consider more bearish. So $5 would be my weekly target this week, and then we'll see where it's at. I like the bounce that it had, though, off this previous lower high as well. So, I don't know. Going into the next day, here's the thing. It's like, if it doesn't reject that breaker on the 4 hour, if it doesn't reject the breaker on the 4 hour, then I will be looking for a daily close over these highs. I want to see a daily close over like 633. But if it does reject that breaker, I'd look for 5. That's pretty much it. All right, this guy wanted AEVO. He kept saying it a bunch of times. Okay, Skender, if you don't say it again, I will go over it. I'll give you a second to respond. Okay, cool. It seems like he's not going to do it again. All right, AEVO, this thing is garbage. This is just as garbage as XRP, just as garbage as the rest. I mean, what is happening with this one? I think a lot of people were not very happy with this. I wanted to see if I could find any more data on any other exchange. Anybody got anything for me? Don't talk back about your XRP. Gosh, dude, this thing got obliterated. This thing, I would not. There's just nothing telling me where this thing is gonna stop, right? There's nothing telling me where this thing is gonna stop. I wouldn't. Do your own research. This is a do your own research type of thing. If I would, okay. So here's the thing about do your own research as well, guys. if you like, okay, if there's, it's like, oh, you hear something about AVO because somebody's talking about it, please pull the chart up, okay? If some famous person or like somebody crypto big, like, you know, because you never know who's fake on the internet these days. If some big crypto person or somebody's like, dude, AEVO is gonna freaking make a tear in, you know, this crypto industry, just go look at the chart. Just go look at it. They did an airdrop too. Okay. Just look at the chart. If it's this, if it looks like this, just stay away from it. Wait until people are actually willing to buy this thing. I rather you buy freaking Pepe coin than this one right now. It gives no, it tells me nothing. This is like, all this tells me is people are selling it. This is all it tells me. There's seen no buys on this. I'd rather you buy XRP than this one. Yeah, Brian, but again, even if AEVO has a massive token unlock, whatever the hell, you know, like, even if Donald Trump bought this thing and like endorsed it, if the chart still looked like this, there's no way I'm buying this. I'm sorry. I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to make you feel bad about it, but like, this chart is just, I'd rather buy this thing at $1.20 that it hit in 2 days than buy this thing right now at 50 cents. The XRP is up to 70 cents. Okay, you got me. You got me. Here's the chat for that guy that said 70. That would be insane if it was at 70. He got me. God dang it. I don't even look at it. That just tells you how much I care about XRP. You got me. God dang it. I don't even remember its price because it's so garbage. God dang it. Like at this point, let me just look at 88 before y'all fooled me on that one too. Oh man. And yet it goes lower. Dude, 88, dude, I should have just taken a short on this a long time ago and then not even looked at it, to be honest. That would have been the move. Should have taken a short on this a long time ago and just not even looked at it. It'd been so easy. I mean, look at Pepe, dude. Like, this thing is freaking doesn't care about the market. That's the one nice part about, like, meme coins. Right? So they don't care. Like, they don't care at all. I think meme like is the one that is falling off. This was Book of Meme, right? Like freaking Doge is probably the only one that's kind of following the market, but like Pepe, dude, like, like what? Freaking nuts. Nuts. Okay, what else y'all want to go over? Come on, hit me with it. Yo, Pepe Wheel might be off today, dude. Pepe Wheel's prediction's bad today. Moore's looking like it's gonna be the winner so far, guys. Let's see. We got, how much time we got? We got 118.18. Render, yeah, dude. I was looking at Render over the weekend because I'm considering getting some more. I didn't realize it. I haven't looked at it today. Fudge on me. Holy crap. Green smoke for this guy. Wow. You took a trade at 7? You guys took a trade on 7? Oh!
Who's your daddy?
I mean, seriously though. Like, did you see me just draw that? No, you did not see me just draw that. Wow. Okay, right now I would be targeting like $8, dude. What a day. 4% today, dude. What? Dude, I looked at it yesterday. I was like, because I wanted to potentially buy some at 7, but I was like, tomorrow there could be some volatility. It would drive the price a bit lower. But dude, this thing, this is a strategy people do, by the way. It's man, let me just say one more time. I'm trying to think of what people call it. Weak versus strong, maybe? I don't know. It's like pretty much what's going against the market, right? Look for things that go against the market. Like when you see a lot of options traders will do this with like indexes. So if you see like the NQ dropping and like Apple or like Google is like rallying, think about the amount of movement that the Apple or one of them will have when the markets revert. So like if you get a morning sell-off on like the NQ on the Nasdaq and Apple's moving up while that's selling off, and let's just say Apple settles off and then the Nasdaq reverses, then Apple's going to get a bigger kick to the upside. Inverse trading. Yeah, sure. That could work. I was going to say something like that, but it's like, that sounds kind of lame. Maybe not. Either way, though, it's just this shows you that people are willing to buy this when the market's selling, right? What better indication of this is a good level than frickin' Render is up. Render is, up 4% when Bitcoin's down 4%. I mean, what better indication? Oh. The Federal Reserve is considering loosening bank capital requirements. That could be interesting. Do we have some interesting reactions on that? Not really. Break. Did you send 2 links there, or is that the same one? But oh, Bitcoin's coming back down. Yeah, you come back down. Pepe Will's ready. He just knows, man. He just knows. Oh, just copy pasting? Okay. I was gonna look at oh, KRE's moving. I'm so used to typing USDT. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, yeah. Nice move. I don't think I've looked at the daily chart on this one forever. Yeah, it hasn't really moved much since this year at all. Wow. 2023, it's just been sideways. BK in the crypto world. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's tough, man. It's shocking to me we've implemented now T+1. Next up, hopefully this gives us a start to more, easier transfers. The fact that it still takes 3 days to process money from, different bank accounts is just mind-boggling to me. It's but they allow instant withdrawals and instant deposits with debit cards, but it's limited, right? They had to, yes, yeah. They finally did. They should have done it a long time ago. They should have done T+1 a long time ago. It took them forever to get there. They pretty much waited until they had to do it. Right, but crypto is replacing that. Crypto, if they don't want to be replaced by crypto, then they're going to have to get on it. BlackRock's probably smart. That's what I'm saying. There you go. It's BlackRock's going to just eliminate it all. Doing that. A long way away. Well, they better figure something out. Oh, no way. You're joking. Is Trump going to speak at the Bitcoin event? Yeah, we're going to be there. Dude, if he's going to speak, I want to see Michael Saylor talk. I didn't realize today he might speak at the Bitcoin event. No way. Buy the Trump meme coin. I don't know how real that is, though. There's just a minute. There's 46 minutes ago in talks to speak at Bitcoin convention. That would be awesome. Wait, who said this? Former President Trump in talks to speak at the Bitcoin 2024 convention in Nashville at the end of July, according to two sources familiar with the matter. But what sources? Dude, if that happens, we're going to be at that event. The Luxotto team's going to be there. So, guys, if you're at the Bitcoin 2024 event, I literally live outside of Nashville, so I'm about 30 minutes from there. That would be nuts, dude. It would go freaking crazy. Like, they're going to be, everyone that's not into Bitcoin will probably be there. It's like, it might destroy the event. It was confirmed? For real? Do we have a link on the confirmation of that? Right? No, that freaking Trump supporters are gonna destroy that event, man. It's gonna that'd be awesome. Oh man. Nashville and Trump is huge, bro. Don't get me wrong, I'm Republican, but it's like this new aged new age election, new age politics is kind of just like, what are you doing? Like, just honestly at this point, just what are you doing? Like, can we go back? I want to just live in the 60s or something. That'd be nice. Like, take me back to the 50s or something. Like, please. Secret Service will have to prep for it now. Yeah, they'll be all over it. Yo, Bitcoin going less again, boys. Come on, baby. Pepe Wheel knows what's up, man. He always predicts it properly. All right, guys, if you want anything specific, let me know. Throw it in the chat. I got a lot of tickets today. We got 400 entries on this giveaway today. Dang. How many of those are bots? Tell me. Avalanche. We went over Avalanche, man. Link. Trump, dude. That would be nuts. Hold on. Oh, you guys are talking about it in the group chat. Oh, it was Watcher Guru. Okay. Dude. Dude, this is going to be nuts. Trump is orange pill. That's great. I don't even want to click on this. Why is that trending? Oh, yeah. I mean, dude, this election, I can't wait to stream during it, to be honest. It's going to be nuts. This election is going to be nuts. ENS. ENS has been a dookie all weekend, dude. This is one that I was keeping a very close eye on. Look how many 4-hour candles. This was one of them on Apex Protocol that like you can get decent leverage on. I was watching it because it was the one that was just ripping to the downside. Like, it would not stop on the 4-hour. Look at this 4-hour. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bearish candles. Like, what? What are you doing? Like, Ethereum 4 hour, like, had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It's on the 6 now. 9. That's just crazy. Are we dying? Oh, my camera must have overheated. Are we dying? No, Rumble, we're not. Short camera. My fan's supposed to keep it cool, man. 9 bearish candles, though, on ENS there. ENS, I've lost all faith in it. No, I'm just kidding. Let's look at the daily. Daily here, nice lower high. I mean, this one's also been consolidating. But here you go, 618 retracement right now off 28. The nice hold up there is 22, 618 noise. You know, if it could close today over yesterday, above yesterday's low, which was 22.89, I honestly, that's very bullish to me. It would be well above this open close level here that it rebounded off. Was this last week? Yeah, or a week before that. So potential if it wants to, you know, close up above last week's or yesterday's low, give you a very nice wick. That would give a nice retracement as well here. ENS on the 4 hour though, we have that 9 bearish candles, like it literally would not stop. But it makes sense back into this, you know, kind of heavy volume area before it made its breaking move. We'll see if it wants to recover. Let's see over, you know, take out like 3 of these candles, please. This high 23.04, close over 23 on this in 37 minutes. Be huge. This thing was just literally sponsored by Elgato. Solana, we're buying some at 121 the minute it hits. I finally closed my leverage short on Solana today at 125, about $20 a coin on that short. I want to hold, like, I'm holding a little bit more. I might re-leverage if I start hearing more stuff about potential issues. Right now it doesn't seem like it's going to be affected, so it seems like celebrities are being smart about it. I don't know, we'll see, but the short played out regardless, which is good. So I'm going to convert that to more Solana at 121. Not all of it though. I'll probably convert about half of it to more Solana, and then if it goes below 121, just wait again. TRB, let's look. I want to look at BNB as well. Yo, TRB, another one inverted from the market, up off $100 today. Off of that breaker block, guys. Holy hell. Look at that breaker bounce right there. 85, 84. Great job. Breaker imbalance overlap. We talked about that before. Also 618 bounce. I mean, TRB staying green. I like it. People are willing to buy it today when the market's red. I mean, can't go wrong. I would say upside target right now, open close high right there, 107, 106.50 actually. Higher low off of that, 102.85. It needs to break through that. Look at these wicks, man. I would want to, if you're new to TRB right now, if you're not in it for some reason, I would want a full clean close over 110. Okay, full clean closure over 110, please, daddy. Lock me in there. Okay. Who's your daddy if that works? Yo, dude, Les is gonna win. 121. Watching that reversal today. Solana is green. The rest of the market's red. That's, you know, starting to show you, or was green. It's starting to show you that people are willing to buy this thing when the rest of the market's selling. Gotta love it. TRB is risky, yes. I don't know. I wouldn't really recommend. I would trade TRB rather than buy it, in my opinion. BNB though. I've been waiting a while to buy more BNB. This is, you know, BNB, the biggest thing around BNB is just Binance's biggest freaking network. Right? Or, no, I guess you could say network. Biggest exchange in crypto, pretty much. I've been wanting to get some. I haven't really like talked about it because it hasn't done anything, right? It's just been sitting around 600. I mean, if we get a pretty big pullback here, soon, I'll probably buy some below 500, but it would have to be below 500. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna need it below 500. This is, in my opinion, I like this one a lot, but it's just too expensive right now. It's been consolidating so much here too. Like if you get an actual push and wick down below 500, it'll probably get bought back up pretty quickly. You get a good price, but BNB's still in this range. I mean, I made a breaking move, but it didn't hold. Right, made a breaking move, didn't hold. 642. I would want to see 525 breakdown. Degen died. Yo. Let's look at it. He said goodbye. I mean, the minute balls like put me in my place, the minute I was like, meme coins are a joke. The only ones you have to do any of them with a strong community. Like Pepe, I'm not gonna endorse Pepe and say, hey, you need to buy it, but like if there's any meme coin that you actually want to buy, it's like buy the ones that are actually trading well, that show volume day after day, right? It's like, I bet is Slurf shit in his pants too? However you spell it. Slurf. Yeah, it's like this thing's dead as well, man. Dude, balls is never gonna hit zero, bro. That was the worst $500 investment of my life, but it's all good. It was my introduction to the meme world. It's all good. Introduction to the meme world. Let's go over near. It's okay. We've made that back, though. We've made it back. We've made it back. It was my introduction to the meme world, Dame. Relax. Do I look at the US dollar? Yeah, I do, Brad, but not really on strings. We're talking about crypto. Crypto and the US dollar, I mean, we can take a look at it. Take a look-see at it. But like, when the biggest thing for me in the dollar is when you're seeing it move like in these very tight trends, then I know it's balanced well, right? I know it's balanced well with the market. That's pretty much how I go about watching the dollar. Yeah, inverse. For the most part, it's inverse, but like it needs to be balanced. It's all about balance with the dollar in the market. It's all about balance because like if you look today, dollar down 35 cents, but you have ES and the NQ also pretty much down. They're close to flat, but they're down as well. So seeing a nice balance is really good. Yo, I see you, Punk Chainer. We went over yours a second ago. We're gonna do near, yes. I can't talk about Microsoft. This thing's ripping. Let's go to near. Near, one of my other favorite ones. Near. All right, weekly. Okay, so near, it did close up quite nicely. Yo, but dude, check it. Check it. First series here. First series of the weekly breaker block, and imbalance. Bounce back. It already happened though. It bounced there already. Is it gonna happen again? That's kind of the question. Let's see if the weekly closes green though. That's big right now. Does the weekly close green? If it does, we'll see if we can get a nice rally back to $7, $8. Daily time frame. Daily's green today as well, which is good. The thing I don't like is this thing that's just stuck day after day right here. This is not good. This is like just waiting for it to tip over. Like we need some actual bounces, right? We need a V. Give me a V out of here. Money flow. How many bars is that? 110 bars. I need a big, strong V bounce on this one. Volume's sitting heavy up there. Yeah, it's like this doesn't look good. I'm gonna be honest, that does not look good. That's just like fading there. We'll see how it closes on the weekly though. I think it could easily retest that low again. The nice part is we had these previous highs, you know, at a bounce off before. We talked about 430, 450 level. Step Pro, I'm stuck. Yo. God dang. Let's look at Fed. Yeah, we gotta watch that weekly. The weekly on near is big. Fed, similar situation. This thing bounced back and just looks weak. You ain't doing nothing, Fed. What you doing, brother? You ain't doing jack diddly squat. I love the weekly though. A crazy freaking Darth Maul candle there. That thing's wicked up and down. But this week, this is big on reversals. I love this kind of reversal setup on a 2-candle setup here. I did it again. I'm so used to using bouncing back and forth from Mac and PC. So listen to me. If this low never touches down here, if you never retest that low and the candle closes up at a kind of an engulfing of last week's body, you probably get a nice bounce back and then the following week. Probably get a bounce back in the next week, the following week. So we'll see that. Bitcoin's gonna be close, guys. Bitcoin's gonna be really close today. We got 19 minutes. Yo. Oh, hold on. I'll get to that later. But we'll see. This will be real close. 60K was like cash money. INJ. All right. Okay, there you go. There's your weekly level. Weekly open close high right there.
Who's your daddy?
Also happens to be a 20 level, baby. Price it in. Nice little bounce back there already. Look at the daily. Oh, buddy. Weekly level yet again. Look at the daily. Look at that daily. Oh, my gosh. 4 hour. Oh, my Lord. Lord have mercy. Give me some. I'd be targeting right now 2266 on the 4 hour. Try to take out that imbalance. I like this price of 7% today. I love this daily candle on INJ. Your weak spot's gonna be up there at 2062 or something. Your weak spot's gonna be up there at 2062. Watch that. If it busts through that, man, this thing could actually revert. I'd be very careful up at 24. Right when you're starting to get into 24. 24 could be a short, to be honest. That's where I would like to short it. 24. If INJ reverts back to there. 24 short. Jacob, if we don't close over that low on Bitcoin, we're screwed. What low? What are you talking about? No, we're not screwed. We got so much room. We got down to 58K. We'll start saying we're screwed a little bit low. I mean, we talked about 60K on Bitcoin being, we need to, discuss lower levels when we get there. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it did sell off quite a bit today in one day, which is pretty aggressive. But usually having the first day of a weekly candle sell off as aggressively as it did, you'd probably get a little bit of kind of bounce back rest of the week. It's not going to be like a full-on V bounce or anything, but you might get a small fade to the upside before it potentially sets up to go lower. Now, the biggest concern on Bitcoin right now that's been spiking fear, where is it? Is the repayments. Repayments of this Bitcoin. So it's a lot. Remember, they moved over 140 Bitcoins, around $9 billion from cold wallets. But again, I promise you the reason why it's taking so long, and I mean, there's probably, obviously, besides the investigation, all that, they're probably trying to create a good plan around getting this back to people. I doubt they would do one. They could, right? I don't know how they're going to do it, but I doubt they would do one big transfer to everybody at one time, right? You don't want to spark any panic, right? So we would have to wait and see how that goes about. This week selling fine. I think 58K could be a good mark from those previous weekly highs up there back in 2021 in April. But again, downside wise, like if we were to get real aggressive, it'd be like 52 would be that first downside target. But again, we just have to break. We really have to show that we're gonna actually break through this low 56,500. I mean, you gotta give me something down there first before considering something like that. We want to close over this week, but if we don't, we'll go into next week saying, where we're gonna head from here. But just depends on this week trades. I want to just close over that price this week. That'd be very nice. So we'll see. I'm trying to put it into the world. Yo, Solana back green. Let's get it. What else is green? Yo, whiff green today. Another terrible meme coin. Crazy that's that value though. Nat gas up. Wow, 4%. XMR. XMR to Tether. Guys, in 14 minutes. Just hit. In 14 minutes, we're going to be picking our $200 winners for today's $200 giveaway. We screwed up the Friday giveaway, so now we're doing it today like I promised. So make sure you type in !100 in the chat. You will be a part of that today. If you're on a mobile stream, then make sure you jump over to the YouTube stream and you're a part of it, okay? Are you buying Bonk soon? Honestly, where is Bonk? Let's be honest. Where's Bonk? Yeah, no way, Jose. Where's Shib? Like, let's just look at all these guys. That's good. That's good. Classic Shib. Honestly, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, the only thing I would ever consider buying at this moment is going to be probably Pepe. Like, if I were to actually buy a meme coin, it would be like Pepe. I'm not going to lie. All right. Let's go back over to XMR. Like, that's the only chart that looks okay, Man, oh man, XMR selling off as well. Weekly rejects. Can't get better than that. This thing broke out, though, so to be healthy, your retrace, 50% retrace, 382. I would watch the 382. 150, 150. 150 is a good price, looks like. Watch to see if it wants to bounce off 150. That's these previous highs over here. That could be a very nice bounce back. Signals and overlays. There you go. You also have your 15 sensitivity as shown in the dashboard. Nice 2. 2 is usually an exit kind of move. Early indication. NeoClouds line up very nicely with these previous highs as well. Does that smart trail break? No, it's trying to break right now. Let's see if the smart trail holds up or not. Reversal zones is, yeah, okay, yeah, no, it's looking actually pretty solid. Look at how aggressive those reversal zones are pointing up. So it's definitely trying to trend. So if it's going to try to trend, it's usually a decent pullback. Previous high, 150, 150. We'll see if it bounces and continues from there. But it does look a little bit bearish right now until it gets to retest. Yeah, it broke that low. Let me see here. The price action. Make it a BOS. Yeah, watch right now, 154. If it breaks below 154, that 150 is probably coming in hot. So get ready for that. ONDO. I do have a Pepe wheel. You are correct. ONDO, nice bounce. Very nice bounce. FVG breaker block overlap. What how that plays out. Okay, so you're still in an opposing slope on the daily, but you kind of, in this case, have 2 of the same open close lows there. 110 looks good. We've been watching to see a day where it wants to actually show. What is this guy messaging in here? What's your issue, brother? I don't know what you're asking. The after show, but later. Okay. Anyway, 110 there. I mean, holding that's money. I mean, we talked about here on ONDO this high that it would be nice that it wicked off twice off $1, right? I swear to God, we're gonna have a problem. Cam's tripping today. It's battery exhausted, you dummy. Ah, dude. It's just overheating and battery exhausted. Can I take the battery out and just have it plugged in? Like, is that a thing? Blow smoke to cool the camera. Just like, I need a liquid cooler on this thing. Sponsored by Elgato. Just kidding. When lasers? I mean, you don't have to ask me twice. You don't have to ask me twice, brother. Come on. You want quick lasers, bro? You want some lasers? Broski, you want some lasers? You got it, dude. You got the lasers. Lasers just for you, man. Should we do a quick rave break? Is that a quick rave break in play? I think I have to do the classic one then. Don't I have to do the classic rave break? Hold on. We got to do the classic rave break. Really quickly. Really quickly. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. We missed that you pumped your muscles, so you want me to go start lifting weights again? Bitcoin, Trump, Bitcoin, 2024, Trump, Bitcoin, 2024. Ride the bike. Oh, we're going less today too, baby. We're going less today too, baby. We're going less today too, baby. We're gonna hit the less today too, baby. Come on. Trump, Bitcoin 2024, 4. I swear, he better show up. He better show up. This will be mega Bitcoin news. Trump better show up. He better show up this year, I swear. Bitcoin 2024 for Trump. Bitcoin 2024 for Trump. He's gonna do it, baby. Where's the tweet? Look at the man. Look into his eyes. Say Bitcoin will hit all-time highs this year. Yet again, it will hit 100K this year. Look into his eyes. Look into his eyes. Say, please, say this.
Who's your daddy?
This is what he's saying to you.
Who's your daddy?
He's your Bitcoin daddy.
Who's your daddy?
He's your Bitcoin daddy. 2024 Trump baby's coming in hot. He's ready. He's ready. He's ready. Bitcoin. Oh, man. He can't. He's ready. Bitcoin less gonna hit. It's got to. It's got to. Oh, baby. Yeah, we're ripping now. He matches. I wish I could zoom in on this. Maybe go like this. Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby! Oh, man, dude. I swear, if he's there, I will go crazy. You woke up every muscle. Oh, man. Trump, I love you, man. Hopefully you can come to the Bitcoin convention. Trump. It's foggy in here, man. What's going on? Looks like Snoop Dogg's house. I feel like I need a Snoop Dogg remix. I feel like we need a Snoop Dogg remix. Hold on. Let's see. What is it? Hold on. Well, yeah. Let's do, there's got to be one. I'm going to do drop it. Oh, well, listen to me. Drop it like it's hot. Let's do trance. Is it? Oh, no. I like it so far. This got 12 million plays. All right, what you got for me?
When the pimp's in the crib, mom, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it
this
like
is
it's hot.
10 years ago.
Get it.
Okay, this is
Park it
gonna
like
be
it's hot.
interesting.
Park it like it's hot.
20
Park it like it's hot. If a nigga get an attitude,
12 million.
drop it like it's hot. Drop it, drop it, drop it. When the pimp's in the crib, mom.
Yeah, that's kind of cheesy. That's cheesy for this day and age. This is a different one. Man, guys, all right, we're going to be doing the $200 giveaway in literally 5 minutes, all right? So right now we got Bitcoin sitting at the less mark. If you got less in the chat. Looks like you're vaping. Yeah, I'm just ripping it, bro. You know me, Vape City. Yo, I'm still trying to comprehend what's gonna happen with Trump if he's at the event. Like, do you know how many tickets they would probably sell if it's like confirmed? Like I don't think they're sold out yet. They probably actually sell out. They would 100% sell out if that's the case. I mean, I can't imagine. It's gonna be awesome. It's going to be pretty sick. Can't wait. It's going to be exciting. All right, the price we were with earlier. Man, we have almost 500 entries in today's $200 giveaway, so make sure you are in it to win it. Who's my favorite DJ? I don't think I have one, man. Price we went with earlier was $60,186, so we're well below that right now. Pepe Wheel with the less, baby. And he's been killing it. He's almost up 2K profit, bro. Pepe Wheel. For those of you that don't know, this is Pepe Wheel. He makes our Bitcoin predictions at the beginning of every stream. Y'all want a profitable trading strategy? Again, Pepe Wheel he knows what's up. Randomize your entries based on a randomizer. Right? Just kidding. Don't do that. Be smart. Be smart. Be smart. Create a system. And stick to it. If you want an easy way to create a system, guys, consider checking out our indicators at luxalgo.com. You can easily create a profitable system if you spend the time testing it. I promise you, hundreds, if not, I don't know why I said thousands of people have done it. Thousands in our Discord. Oh, I forgot to mention. Is this working? Is it working? Bot working? It wasn't working on Friday. Why isn't it working? I don't understand. Guys, we're looking for a graphic designer. We're going to go over submissions here in a little bit, either later this week or into next week. But if you want, we're looking for somebody that's really good with thumbnails on YouTube and with thumbnails for like blogs and stuff, as well as just overall graphic design work. So if you want to if you want to apply for that position, full-time or part-time, you let us know. I'm going to go ahead and ping it here. Go ahead and use this. Our open graphic designer position. Boom. I spelled position wrong. Ignore that. What about the Pepe system? So far, it's been hidden, bro. But go check it out there, and we'll be looking at those submissions here very soon. Yo, Pepe Wheel's killing it. There's no way this ain't gonna be less. We got a minute left. All regions, baby. It doesn't matter where you are. You could live on the frickin' moon, and you could work with us. As long as you have internet. I don't know. Do you get internet on the moon? Gosh. Is the bull run over? That is the question, man. We've talked about the 6-month grace period we give post-halving for Bitcoin to get ripping again. Starlink on the moon. You're not wrong. I'm sure. All right. We got 45 seconds left. What's going to happen? Is it going to be more? Is it going to be less? It's going to be less. I'm going to just tell you right now. I can predict the future. It's gonna be less. I'm telling you right now. In 30 seconds, it's gonna be less. Okay. I promise. Yeah, we're just waiting. I mean, the overall bull cycle right now, you know, it's in its consolidated period. If we're talking about Bitcoin in general, this is the time where it's like, you know, we just got to be patient. We're still trading right at 60K, or, you know. It's just a lot more volume is in this market now due to the ETFs. So it's a little bit different world. And boom, Les is the winner today, guys. Great job if you said less. If you said less, you get 100 points added to your profile. And tomorrow, you might be, if you're a top 10 viewer, tomorrow you got the top 10 points. You get a chance to win $100 as well, just by being a top 10 viewer. Let's go ahead and see who said it. Wait, real quick. Pepe's out $2,100, man. Randomizer's working, bro. Huge day. Huge day for the Pepe wheel. All right, really quickly, who said more? Who said less? Brad, get out of here, bro, with the more. Come on, brother. Dennis with the less. Great job, Dennis. Tom with the less. Great job, Tom. Dane with the more. Come on, brother. Jim Crawley with the more. Come on. Demonic with the more. Come on. Ray with the more. Come on. Yo, a lot of mores. Free with the more. Bash with the less. Let's go, Bash. Great job, brother. Vishnu with the more. Come on. Alex with the more. Doberman guy with the more. Sura with the less. Great job. Let's go with the less. Henry Guru with the more. Great job. Jazz B with the less. Let's go, Jazz. Great job. Worldwide Information with the less. Great job. Republican with the more. Republic, sorry. With the more. Ralph with the more. Jay with the more. Bolo with the more. Crypto. Mindset with the more. Yo, come on, man. There's the chat for you guys. Doctor, the man himself with the more. Come on, man. Maz with the less. Great job, Maz. Tal with the more. Baron with the less. Mike with the more. Come on, Mike. Shane with the more. Come on, Shane. Get on to your Solana prediction would have worked. Fam with the less. Let's go, Fam. Great job. Crypto Kid with the less. RB Sniper with the more. Richer with the more. Wardo with the less. Ham with the more. And then Ox with the more. Oh, Chelsea with the less as well. Great job, guys. If you said less, you get 100 points added to your profile. And so far, I will say that it looks like Fam has locked in his top 10 spot. Jazz probably locked in his top 10 spot as well. So great job to you guys that have locked it in. Appreciate all of you who are participating in these daily Bitcoin predictions. Now, that being said, y'all know the drill here. That being said, let's pick our... Oh, I'm going to leave that going, actually. I'm going to go ahead and close the giveaway. Okay, go ahead and close the giveaways there. We got 427 tickets, closed entries. Are we ready? Are we ready to pick our last two winners that we screwed up on Friday? Let's go ahead and get to it. If you're just now tuning in, well, you missed out on doing the giveaways. But we are going to do it again on Friday. So make sure you tune back in on Friday to be a part of our $300 giveaway every Friday. We just messed up last Friday because I was more worried about what's going on in my family than I was about the giveaway. So promised I would come back today and do it again. And here we are. Let's go ahead and get it. Got to get crunk as always.
Disco Inferno, let's go.
So good luck to you guys if you entered today. Hodl Gang members got 5 entries. Normal subscribers only got 1. But that's okay. If you want to join the Hodl Gang, it's $1. If you enjoyed the stream, I appreciate you. Come back in, tune in again. Let's go back over the charts like always. All right. Time to pick a winner. Don't close this time. I don't know how I did that. I honestly don't know how I did that. Boom, first up, INX Fire, dude. Interesting name. I love it. Great job, brother. Great job. Let's go. INX Fire, $100. Hell yeah. Great job, brother. Jacob, don't cancel again. Yo, chill, bro. We gotta get the laser back on now. Great job, brother. All you have to do to claim your winnings is join our Discord, the Lux Algo Discord. Just go to discord.gg/Lux. And you're going to click the show member list and click my name and message me, all right? Might as well. I'm gonna turn this sucker off now. Get real clubby up in here. No! Back! Dude, this is gonna piss me off, I swear. Why is this happening? Last winner. Hey, Clever! Dude, my camera's broken. my camera's broken. Clever, great job, man. You won $100. I don't understand why he's doing this. Is it just overheated out of its mind or something? Like, what is happening? You're not supposed to overheat, jackleg. This thing's just getting wrecked. This poor camera. I've literally spent $1,000 on this camera. It shouldn't freaking work. What is it saying? It doesn't even have a temperature problem. Oh, it does. Okay, whatever. All right, before my camera dies, congratulations to our winners, Clever and NX Fire, dude. Appreciate you guys. Just says no signal. It's not the signal issue. My camera keeps dying. What is happening? Okay, it's fine. It's all good. Calm down. Calm down, Jacoby. Get rid of this song. Okay. All right, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you haven't already, make sure you follow our Twitter if you want to be updated with everything going on in the market in real time. You guys are the best. Appreciate you when you tune in. Happy Monday. Crazy Red Monday. Nonetheless, great job, Pepe, with the Bitcoin predictions. We'll come back tomorrow. Pray that we're back over 60K, please. Let's close over that price this week. Camera, you stay on for another 30 seconds, please. If we can close over 61,500 on Bitcoin this week, I'll be super happy. Trump, baby. Trump might be tuning in. Buy your ticket now. If Trump's going to be there, these tickets will be out immediately. And I'll see you guys at that Bitcoin convention. We will be there. So I'll see you. Let me know when we get closer to date. We'll talk about maybe a way we can see each other. All right. Besides that, guys, have a great rest of your day. I will see you back tomorrow. You guys are the best. If you have any questions, like always, join the Discord. Discord.gg/Lux. Sorry for those of you that did win. They didn't see me talk about it. Again, just join the Discord. The link is in the description of this video, or just search Lux Algo Discord on Google. When you join it, click my name off of show member list, Jacob up here, and message me, say, hey, I won today's giveaway, and I'll show you how to claim your winnings, okay? All right, guys. Besides that, man, you guys are the best. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in yet again. I'll see you tomorrow. Buy $100 of Trump. Dame said. I don't know what that means. But, guys, if he's there, it will be awesome. If he's there, it'll be awesome. So, that was the wrong button. Okay. We're closing out now. Where is my... There it is. Everything, man. Francis. What do you want, Francis? Dame, you have a question? No, I'm not going to do that. All right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, like always, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to complete it now. Giveaway is done. Completed it. I want Bitcoin to go up. Yeah, we all do, right? We all do. But, yeah, patience is key, my friends. Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Love ya. Peace.